good morning, and welcome to Rise and Shine. Thank you for joining us so early this morning. Now, the desk looks a little different today. Sunny's not beside me because we're handing our long anchor run to the next generation, and we have our very own Julia Gilmore joining us now. How do you feel, Julia?
I'm so excited to be here.
Great.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited for this next phase, and it's a beautiful morning to start out. It is going to be 80 degrees this weekend, I heard.
That is so exciting.
I cannot wait. What do you like to do in springtime, Chapel Hill?
Well, springtime is my favorite here at Carolina. I love that everything is in bloom. There's so many exciting events happening, which we will definitely cover today.
Yeah, lots of events, and even just the moments of sitting in the quad on the Arboretum. It's such a beautiful time here. I love seeing the Old Well has some new native flower species now, and just seeing it all bloom is absolutely beautiful. I will say the pollen is starting to get bad.
It is.
I personally have bad allergies, so it's a little rough. But we're going to head to our meteorologist, Katie Wilson, and she's going to tell us about what the next few days are looking out like. And please tell me, Katie, that the pollen is going to get better and not worse.
Well, Sammy, I can tell you that we are going to have really pretty weather this weekend, but I can't tell you that this pollen is going to go away. I'm also really excited about it being spring. We're looking to a really nice day today. A little chilly right now, 49 degrees, but we're going to be warming up 63 degrees at noon, and then a nice 71 degrees around 3 p.m. Now, looking at our radar for this afternoon, we're going to see clear skies. Get out today, go into the quad, enjoy a nice day. But then around dinner time, we're going to see some showers coming in, and that's just due to our system that came through yesterday, squeezing out a little bit of energy. Wednesday, we're going to be left with some cooler temperatures as that cold front continues to move out. But then that high pressure system is going to be making its way through on Thursday, and that's what's going to bring us those really nice warm temperatures for this weekend. Now let's just look at this on the whole 5 days so we can see it all together. Tuesday, after dinner, I'd get inside. Those showers are going to come through. Wednesday, a little chilly, but then warming up Thursday. Friday, 73 with a nice high of 80. Now, with these higher temperatures and these drier temperatures, we're going to see an increase in that pollen. So the pollen that we need to be looking for right now is the tree pollen. It's going to be high today, very high tomorrow, and very high on Thursday. So grab your Kleenexes, grab your allergy meds, and get outside and enjoy these nice temperatures. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thank you so much, Katie. I'm a little bummed about that, but I'll take my allergy medicine. Now, surprise, Sunny is back because we are starting our own book club here at Rise and Shine, and there's only one real book to talk about, and that is Sunrise on the Reaping. This is the new Hunger Games book by Suzanne Collins. It's talking about Haymitch's backstory, and I believe you read it in a week.
I read it in a day, actually.
That is crazy.
I am a Hunger Games fan. I think that's kind of an understatement. But this book has been a long time coming. We get a little bit of Haymitch's backstory in Catching Fire, but this is the unvarnished version, not the capital version, and it is so much more than you expect, even knowing the story.
Oh, that's great to hear. I love how Suzanne Collins, it's the same story generally with each of these books. You're gonna have some sort of Hunger Games, some sort of reaping, but they add twists to it each time and add more to the story, more to the revolution. Haymitch is a favorite of mine. I feel like it's fun to know a bit more about his soft side.
Yeah, I feel like the character that you know and love, and I know and love, it was so different to watch him before all of the Hunger Games and before we meet him in the original series, and just seeing what made him the way he is. It made me love the character more, but also it made me hate President Snow more.
And something cool about this book is that actually the movie was announced the same time that the book was announced. So the book hadn't even come out yet. So there's definitely gonna be a lot of anticipation with this story.
Yep.
Now we don't want to do any spoilers, but any last comments on kind of how it made you feel, or their new favorite characters of this book?
There's definitely new favorite characters, but I'm not going to spoil any of them. I will just say, I think it was a perfect addition to the series, and when I finished it, I was just staring at the wall.
That's great. Hopefully, I've seen some fans pressure Finnick as the next book, so we'll see if maybe we get a Finnick and Annie backstory. Well, thank you so much for being here again. Always great to see you. Now we're going to head to Julia to hear about some exciting events coming up this week.
Thanks, Sammy. With the warmer weather on the way, you might want to get out and about. If you are a fan of bingo and music, Steel String Craft Brewery is hosting a fun musical twist on the classic game. Here's how it works. This Saturday at 7 p.m., the host plays snippets of songs, and if you've heard that song on your bingo card, you cross it off. The first person to complete a full round and slam the bell shouting bingo is the winner. It's free to play and you don't need a team. You just need 2 winners, and the prizes for the winners come out each round. And if you'd rather spend some time outside reconnecting with nature, join Sunshine Lavender Farm co-owner Annie Baguette for a wander, and get this, even ask for a VIP tour. This Saturday, you'll be greeted by hundreds of bright daffodils, bright flowers, yellow daffodils, perennials, lavender, and even more. Enjoy a nice stroll, picnic, and shop around the farm market. It takes about 2 hours to craft your own copper and glass bead bird swing as well. The event lasts from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and tickets are $53 on their website. Purchases are donated to the Caswell County Animal Shelter. And speaking of farms, baby goats and s'mores, you heard that right. Every evening from now until Saturday, Spring Haven Farm will be hosting a Starlight S'mores event. Tickets are $14.95 and will include a make-your-own s'mores kit, your choice of apple cider or hot cocoa, and of course, baby goats. We've got something spooky in store for you as well if nighttime s'mores isn't spooky enough. Triangle Walking Tours is presenting a Chapel Hill Ghost Walk where you can learn all about the chilling tales of Chapel Hill's past. Tickets are $14 and venturers will meet at the Rougarou Cajun Kitchen on Henderson Street to walk around the most haunted locations in Chapel Hill. A new escape room is coming to campus as well. From solving puzzles under pressure to thinking outside the box, Chapel Hill Escapes, the student-led escape room on campus, just launched their new outer space-themed room, the Moorhead Odyssey. And I must say, this looks very fun. The room is located on the lower level of Cobb Residence Hall and will focus on solving extraterrestrial-themed puzzles in under an hour. It's free for on-campus students until this Friday, and after Friday, it's $18 per student, but has discount rates for big groups. Now, Carolina has a lot of artistic students, we know this, but one group, Blank Canvas, the largest student-run dance company on campus, is getting ready to demonstrate their work from the semester at their spring showcase this Friday. Students in Blank Canvas come from all levels of dance and have the opportunity to serve as choreographers, officers of the club as well. The dancers showcase their work at the end of each semester, performing pieces that represent all styles from lyrical to hip-hop.
For Showcase, it's very chaotic, but it's the time of the year where I get to see all my hard work come to life on stage, all my friends' hard work come to life on stage, and it's what we've been dancing for this whole season, this whole semester. So it's just a really fun but fulfilling time of year.
The Blank Canvas shows are a campus and community favorite. Their showcase at Memorial Hall this Friday is sold out, but if you want to be a part of this magical group, they host auditions at the beginning of each semester.
Thanks, Julia. Now, if dance is not your thing, UNC Pauper Players and Company Carolina are partnering together to bring together Bonnie and Clyde. We have Buck Thornton joining us, who plays Clyde in the musical. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Of course. Now, I am so excited for this production. Can you tell me a bit about what to expect from the story?
Yeah, so Bonnie and Clyde is basically about, this is a musical that we're doing, and it's about 2 young lovers involved in a major amount of crime in their small town in Texas during the Great Depression. They start out with small ambitions and dreams, and it kind of just spirals out of control. Yeah, it talks about themes of the consequences that come from your actions, and yeah, it's a thrilling ride from beginning to end. We have a great pit as well to accompany us. Yeah, it's a mix of rock and blues, and yeah, it's just going to be a great ride from beginning to end.
Very fun. So I love hearing like behind the scenes secrets, and I know a lot goes into production. So have there been any favorite stories throughout this production process or drama that's happened getting it together?
Actually, I would say the lack of drama has been the best part about this show. Our amazing director, Avery Wadira, they have done a great job at getting together, getting together a great pit sorry, as well as a great crew and production team, and the cast is super talented. I mean, my co-star her name's Katie Stevens. She is great. So yeah, just the drama-free part of this process has been great. Everyone is so talented. Everyone is so passionate, and yeah, you can really see Avery's vision in this show. It's so clear.
It's great to hear smooth sailings. I did theater in high school, and we always joked that we never had a true run-through before the actual opening night. So I'm glad it's a bit smoother for you guys. Now, I know a lot goes into a show. So you also have, crew, the pit you mentioned. You have costumes. Anything we should look for, like in the minor details of this performance?
I would say the pit. I mean, they have done a great job at filling this musical out. They sound great. I would also say, making the costumes are also a great choice. There's a lot of costume changes throughout the play. That kind of shows like the transition that Bonnie and Clyde and their family that they make during the play. So yeah, both of those things are. Oh, and the lights as well. I cannot forget about lights and sound. The climax of the play, which I won't spoil, the lights and sound get a little crazy. So yeah, definitely watch out for that.
That's great to hear. Now we're going to do a bit of quick trivia rapid fire questions. Can you give me one word to describe the play?
I would say thrilling.
Thrilling? Okay. And then one word to describe your character, Clyde.
Ooh, I would say charismatic, but also dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, one word to describe the cast as a whole.
Oh my God, talented.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And you can catch Bonnie and Clyde March 28th through the 30th at Center Theater Company. I have tickets for the matinee Saturday. I can't wait. And are tickets still available?
Yes, they are still available. They'll probably, hopefully, sell out before this Thursday, so I would encourage everyone to get on that. Yeah.
Awesome. Good to hear. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for tuning in to Rise and Shine this morning. Make sure to watch Carolina Week tomorrow at 11:30, and we'll see you next week.